AMG, C3 und linke Seite Ferrari. Auch recht original, also kein Tick.
Really kind of a crushing.
You have to plug it in?
Yeah, you plug it in and the plug is right here.
Yeah.
And it takes a really long time to charge. It's probably 10 hours to charge.
Yeah.
And
How far do you go on a charge?
You go about 18 miles. But what
This is a 19...
First thing that happened is I took it in to get a zipper put in the rear window of the 50-year-old top. The guy that I gave it to took it off real fine. When he put it back on, he ripped the top. So I got a brand
New top.
Nice. Which he paid for.
Can you find parts for these cars?
There are 3 separate catalogs that you can buy everything from stem to stern, I'm told, except the engine block and transmission
So
case.
you've not heard of the internet?
Well, no. These are catalogs. These are companies that are actually in the business of supplying every piece of equipment on this car.
How many miles on it?
45,000.
Wow.
The Austin Healey Club of America was founded in 1977, barely 10 years after the last one was made. So they have
First car that put my ass in the back of the seat. I said, someday if I could find this car, I'm going to buy it. So I found it in Birmingham, Alabama at midnight on the internet. And I said, Penny, this is my dream car. I looked more closely, it was an automatic. And she just rolled over and said, we'll just change it. I said, what a concept. I bought the car. This is a driver. This is not concourse quality. It's a driver. And it's had one owner in Toledo, a young gal who paid $250 extra to put the automatic transmission in it. That I.
Oh yeah. You can actually see it. There's a little gas
crawl in there.
Is that a Holly? Is that a Holly?
4-barrel?
You can tell there's another Jaguar down here,
Yep.
and you can tell the difference between the V12s and the V6s. The V12 had a dark mirror, the V6s had the chrome mirror.
Has your engine ever caught on fire, John?
No, it has not. This was back in the day when Ford owned Jaguar and much improved the electronic system.
Yeah, they don't catch on fire.
I love this car because it's the year that my son was born. When you look in the back seat, you will know that he was not conceived in this car.
It was the first redo of the XK series when Ford bought the line. So it has a V8 engine in it. So I really have had very little service with this car. I was looking for a car back 15 years ago. Happened to see this one. It wasn't what I was looking for, but I was so intrigued. And so this guy who sold it to me, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Milano Monuments out in Parma.
Yeah.
So the guy buys a new car every year, and he had this car, and I'm up to 47,000 miles on it. And
Okay, so this is my car, and it's a '67 Mustang, and it's pieces and parts car. Like Frank, when I got it, it had an automatic transmission. I threw that away and put a 4-speed in. But the real interesting story, which a couple guys here have heard, is that when I was a kid, working in the public steel in the summertime and so forth, I saved up my money, for some money, and I bought this car brand new from the dealership at Cedar and Lee, which is either Stearns or Stallings before, one or the other. I can't remember which one. And I had it for 5 years and loved it. 2 years in college, 3 years in law school, and sold it 2 weeks before I got married to take my wife on a honeymoon. So that's a 302. Edelbrock intake manifold, a Holly 4-barrel, 4-speed. So she's great fun to drive. Wow. And much faster than the original one.
Commercials
With a
Hey, Dave, is the
with
interior?
with some bullshit engine that keeps conking out when I go to stoplights.
What about the interior?
It's never been restored. All original.
How much did they pay you to take it?
It's got AM, FM, okay, both. Just one hit of the button, you can switch from AM to and get the station. You can change frequencies and stations with one hit of the button. Okay, high tech and original owner.
You're the original.
My wife's family.
How many miles are on it?
Harwell's Garage, my Triumph.
Last year before you switched from the Targa to the convertible the Cabriolet again. Air cooled, 180.
Pull harder on the knob. Does it have a knob?
No, it's got it's in the back. The hamster sleep. Yeah, 180 horsepower. Yep. Boxer 6. 78,000 miles. 6,000 miles on it. I bought it from, well, my daughter's classmate at boarding school, whatever's parents in New Jersey.
cassette deck.
Pardon me?
A cassette deck.
Yeah. Right. And I drove it home from New Jersey, which was really stupid, because I had it up, you won't believe this, right at 100 on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Wow.
I would get to the top where I saw, a rise going down and no bridges, so there'd be no cops. Let it go downhill, and I just can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
I can't.
1994 XJS Jaguar.
Jesus.
I'm the second owner of this car. It was sold in Fort Lauderdale, Florida to a lady who took it to Houston, Texas, and then out to California. There's 20,000 miles.
20,000. 94.
It's a inline